Hello, welcome to the Spoon Fork Heart Kitchen. สวัสดีค่ะ My name is Siri. Today I'm going to show you how to make Massaman Curry or แกงมัสมั่น Massaman Curry is one of the very popular curry in Thailand. And the Massaman Curry become popular around the world too. You're going to love this recipe, so let's get started. So first we're going to start with to talk about with our curry, the Massaman curry that I use today. I can't find the exactly Massaman curry the same that we usually use in Thailand. So sometimes I can find Massaman curry, but sometimes not. So I'm gonna do this way to show you. I know you can find Thai red curry. It's a lot easier than find the Massaman curry. So today I'm going to use the red curry to be a base to make the Massaman curry. So I'm going to show you on the stove over there. Massaman curry it have a lot of dry spice in there, so this is a lot of dry spice, but no worry, I will put everything on the link below so you can see so you know what the dry spice that I use, and also you make it at home. A lot gonna be another easy way, the trick, you can even use the allspice if you cannot find everything. But first we're going to load the dry spice to bring up all the ferment and all the franken from them. And this one is the ground cumin. I cannot find the whole cumin today, so I use the ground cumin. I'm gonna leave them out because I not want to burn them, but everything else I'm gonna leave the bay leaf out too. Okay, so everything else I'm gonna load this to bring up the flavor. This is a coriander seed. Just want to talk about a little bit the green one. It's green because and from my garden. That's why I just want to talk about them a little bit. Normal, if you buy the store buy the brown color, but that's the green because from my garden. Okay, I've been loaded all the spice for about 4 to 5 minutes. As you can see, my coriander seeds start changing the color, and they really smell really good right now. So I'm going to turn off the heat. Alright, and now I'm going to grind all the spice. Okay, they smell really good. Now I'm going to remove the cinnamon stick, and everything else I'm going to grind them inside the my coffee grinder. Okay. Or like you say, if this is too much for you with all this, you can use the allspice too. That will be work too. And I will show you if you substitute to be the allspice how much that you have to use them. Okay, and now they should be done. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm going to remove all the spice, and then I'm gonna put it together with the ground cumin. Okay. Okay, and so this I end up with about 1.5 tablespoons with the dry spice that we just loaded and we grind it. So, but if you can't find all this thing or too much for you, you can just use the allspice. So you're gonna substitute them. They might be a little bit different, might be exactly the same. Okay, and first we're going to cook our curry. And for the curry, if you buy the Thai curry, green curry, red curry, if you not use them all, you can put in the freezer, and when you want to use it, just bring it out. They soft very fast. Okay, now come back to our Massaman curry. I'm going to use the coconut milk and medium low heat. I'm just going to scoop the top part of the coconut in the can. Okay, the top part is creamy, so I'm gonna use the top part to cook them, allow the coconut milk to cook, and separate the oil from the coconut. It's gonna be like a little bit more the half of the coconut in the can, so you don't want to mix them. You just basically scoop the creamy on the top. Try to scoop the cream on the top. Alright, now I'm going to still medium low heat. I'm going to make sure I stir them and make sure the coconut cream is separate the oil. Okay, and for this step you have to be patient and cook them slow until you see the coconut oil start to separate from the coconut milk. If you see the bubble and the oil, now you can add the red curry. I add the 3 spoon red curry. Whatever your favorite brand you can find, or your favorite red curry brand. Okay, and I'm going to give them the good mix. Make sure the coconut and the curry mix well together. Okay, and now I'm going to add the dry spice that we branded and we loaded earlier. Okay, all the spice go in, and also the cinnamon stick and 3 bay leaf. And in Thailand, even in Thailand, for the curry, when we cook curry at home, we usually buy the curry from the farmer market, or your famous curry people that they make. Or sometimes if an easy curry, they will make it at home if it's few ingredients. But mostly if a lot of ingredients like this, we usually buy them. Same thing if over here, if you can find Massaman Curry, you can just use Massaman Curry too. But this is today I will show you when we can't find Massaman Curry. This is how I cook. Okay, and you can see now we cook the curry and all spice in the low heat, and you can see all the oil and the smell really good when they already mixed. Also, now time to add the protein. Today I use the chicken. Today we do the masaman chicken. I use the drumstick. You can use chicken thigh, or if you don't like chicken, you want to change to beef, you can use the beef also. Okay, I'm gonna put all the chicken. For the chicken, I use 2 pounds. Okay, and now I high the heat a little bit, and I also want to make sure the chicken is seared. Okay, I'm going to move them. Yes, from the protein, you can change whatever the protein that you like. Same thing, sometimes I use the chicken breast too, but when I use the chicken breast, I not put them early. I put the chicken breast after I put the potato. Okay, and now I'm going to add my coconut milk. I'm gonna put the rest of the coconut milk that I saved earlier. Okay. Right. 1 cup. Okay, and then gonna be about 2 cups the rest of the coconut milk I have. Okay, I put them all. So the first part, the coconut milk that we use, is the creamy part, and the second part that we use is the thin part. So sometimes you can use this thin for the thin part too. Alright, and now I'm going to hang the heat, and I want to make sure the chicken is covered with the coconut milk too. I will let them cook a little bit before I stir them, because I don't want the chicken skin to come out. Okay, I gentle stir my chicken a little bit to make sure the bottom, the curry from the bottom not stick. And now, now I'm gonna give them the cover for 15 minutes, and we come back and check. Okay, so being 15 minutes, I let the chicken cooking. Oh, look at this. In the medium low heat. Alright, I'm going to give them the check and make sure I'm gonna be gentle mix them. Okay, now the 15 minutes the chicken cook inside the curry and the coconut milk. Next, I'm going to add the chicken stock. This is my homemade chicken stock, so I use 3 cups. Okay, if you use the store buy, it might be a little bit different favorite. Okay, so okay, I use 3 cups the chicken stock. Now I'm going to hide the heat. Okay. Alright, look at this, all the color, red and the oil on top here. Okay, now I'm going to seasoning them. Okay, now I'm going to start to seasoning our masaman curry. I have 2 ounce coconut sugar. So coconut sugar go in 2 ounce. And also I'm going to put the 1/4 teaspoon salt. Okay, and I'm going to use 3 tablespoons the fish sauce. 3 tablespoons. Okay, for the salt, we put a little bit first, because some curry, sometimes they add already salt, they might already be salty. Okay, so 3 tablespoons fish sauce go in. Okay, next I'm going to add the tamarind sauce. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons tamarind. Okay, 3 tablespoons. You can use, if you have the squeeze your own tamarind sauce, that will be work too. 1, 2, 3, but the taste might be little bit different sometimes. That's why in Thailand, eyeball all the time, eyeball, and just put the main ingredient, and then you just give them the taste, and then find out your favorite and whatever you're happy with. Sometimes everybody eat different and tasting different too. So now I'm going to give the good mix. Make sure all the salt and seasoning and mix really well, but still we have to be gentle to make the chicken. Okay, after we put all the seasoning, now I'm going to cover another 10 minutes. Let the chicken cook so they can be really nice and tender. Okay, now I'm gonna let them cook for another 10 minutes. Okay, with the low heat. Alright. Okay, be another 10 minutes that we let our drumstick cooking. Oh, look at this. Look at all the oil come from the coconut milk and from the drumstick. Okay, now I'm going to try the chicken. Now I'm going to try the curry. Let's see I might need any seasoning, anything else. Okay. Wow. Oh, I need a little bit more salt. I'm just gonna put a little bit more salt, just a pinch of salt. Like I'm saying, for the salty, sometimes you never know because all the curry they put the salt already. So just put the salt a little bit at a time and give them a taste. If you need more sweet or more sour or salty, you can put it on this point. All right, now the chicken start to cooking, but they're not really soft and tender yet. But time for us to add the potato. Today I use the 2 different kind of potato. I use the gold potato and cut to the big chunk. I think it's the same size that when you cook the stew. Okay, I just random cut them. So I use the gold potato, 1 of them, and then I also use the luscious potato also. So they have 2 different texture. Alright, or if you prefer to choose just 1 kind, you can use just 1 kind. So all of this is 2 pounds. Alright, everything go in. Okay, and now all the potato go in, and I have the onion. I'm not gonna put the onion yet. For this onion, I use 1 yellow onion and cut into this side. Alright, but I'm not gonna put them yet. I'm going to let potato cook for 10 minutes before I put the onion. Alright, medium heat, and I'm going to put the lid back on and let the potato and chicken cooking. Okay, and now being 10 minutes, we let our potato cooking. Oh, look at this. They all look so good. And I'm just gonna use the fork to try to poke the potato. Okay, now the potatoes still halfway cooked. They're not done cooking yet. Alright, now I'm going to put the onion and let everything cook another 10 minutes before I'm open again. Alright, now our chicken gonna be nice and soft and tender. Also the potato cook another 10 minutes, they're gonna be soft. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit, and look at this. Oh, looks really good right now. Okay, let them cook another 10 minutes, and then we come back and check them again. Okay, be another 10 minutes. I'm going to open, and I'm going to check on the everything again, that they soft. Check on the potato first. Oh yes, look at this, how potato perfect cooking. And now I'm going to give them 1 more taste to make sure. This herb smells, spice and everything. Wow, it's supposed to be sweet, a little sour, and very mild spicy. Alright, and last ingredient, I have a 1/3 cup lotus peanut. Okay, so 1/3 cup lotus peanuts go in. Alright, just make them cook another couple more minutes. So make sure all the Make sure all the peanut and everything mix well. Now our masaman curry, big pot is all done and it smells really good and I'm so excited to try them. And look at all the chicken. Oh, they will be nice and tender, and potato, they cook really good. And the favorite profile, you can add, you like more, you add some more sugar or add some more salt or fish sauce. It's all up to you. Okay, and now I'm ready to try it together. Look at beautiful chicken. I'm so excited to try this. All right, I'm gonna put some a little potato. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, and you can garnish with the cilantro to just beautiful pop up the color. Okay, this is from my garden. And now I'm going to try the chicken and look at all this. Oh, look at how nice and tender. Oh my goodness. Here, and some little potato. I know everything is still really hot, but I have to be careful. This, okay. Wow. The curry is like when it hit in my mouth and very mild and not very spicy. This Thai curry is not very spicy. It have little sweet, little sour and salty, and all the spice and curry famous. It could come very good together. I can't wait to eat them all. And look at the potato too. The potato is cooked really good, perfect. But it's still too hot for me to eat right now. Okay, I know it's a lot of ingredient, a lot of herb and spice to put inside the Massaman curry when you make it at home, but trust me, it's gonna be a lot better when you make it yourself at home. Tastes a lot better. Okay, I hope you like this video. I hope you like the recipe. If you like, please give me a thumb up, subscribe, and you will see me for the next recipe. Thank you.